I've played a Nami deck without drawing Nami, and your deck literally does nothing. I think that... Ooh, we keep Go Hard for sure. I like keeping Vengeance. I don't think this deck runs Chamber of Renewal, so we might be able to hit the Rek'Sai with it. No Hatchling. Pass. Phantom Butler. Snipe that boy. Yeah, it's the throw that we have set up. Thank you, Roman Basher. Yo, Roman Basher, you still gotta message me, homie. I owe you some art. Blocking feels kind of bad. I could take the damage and hit them back for 4. But I'm just going to keep playing a very defensive stance in this matchup. We can zap this turn. This is still, you know, kind of a Lurk deck. Shroud of Darkness? Oh, that's so smart. Now, the Shroud of Darkness spell shield is only for this turn, right? Yeah, that's acceptable. I could Fortune Croaker. Actually, we'll play Ghastly Band. Get a nice ephemeral blocker. Very cute. Ruthless Predator. Sure. That's very cheeky. The Shroud of Darkness. So they played a Ruthless Predator and a Shroud of Darkness, so they kind of like hit all of their cheesy tech. And with those out of the way, the rest of this list we just get to do our thing. I kind of, man, I have a lot of card draw in hand, so I want to get Twisted Fate set up. I guess I could play a Go Hard just for the hell of it, and then blue card, I think is what I want to do. Just to be efficient with the attune. Soak it in. Now we can play Zap Sprayfin. Get more hallowed elusive damage. The deck's got to run Quicksand. Yep. If I'm just dealing with Gwen, this is actually a very acceptable outcome for me. So I'll just Go Hard this Boisterous Host, so they can't double dip on the threats. And I'll play Mariah Warden so I have some blockers.
Oh, I've never met anyone like you.
Ooh, get a nice bonus Waking Sand. We're on Pack Your Bags already? Lord have mercy. If I Pack Your Bags... Rek'Sai, how many Hallowed stacks? 6, 7, 8, 9, plus, if they hit their, plus the +1 from Rek'Sai's attack. Yeah, it's better to just Vengeance the Rek'Sai, I think. Because Rek'Sai is resource generation. And so if we strangle them out of resources, we'll just win naturally that way, because we can chump everything else. I already have second Vengeance for this Gwen as well, so I think we're cool. Does that deck run Harrowing, I wonder? Twisted Fate about to level up. We're up to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that's perfect. If we don't we might actually hit Pack Your Bags this turn. Love that my opponent is underplaying here. Again, just the ephemeral chump. Yeah, we'll just level up then. Oh, see, this is why everybody's addicted to Twisted Fate. It shouldn't run Harrowing if it's the Mogwai list. Okay. We can play Mirai Warden. Or is it better to play Fortune Croaker? It's better to play Fortune Croaker. It runs Atrocity? Shit.
Blue as the serpent.
Thread the needle. You're too late. Let me see. So we get... This goes up to 4. I can attack with everything they block. They take 6, and then Gwen gets her hallowed stacks, and she just kind of heals it back, right? Sure. Oh, they don't want to go down to, what's the name? We need 11 mana to have Pack Your Bags and Vengeance up, because they open attack with Gwen in order to get the boost. Hang on. 1, 2, 3. We still have 6 mana if we play the Twisted Fate. So, we still have Vengeance to beat Atrocity if they try to do any shenanigans. Then we end, and then we're at 13 mana, so we can go for Vengeance and Pack Your Bags.
Looks like trouble.
So we can attack like this. They could have, they could actually have, what's the name? Quicksand. So do I just Vengeance this to get it out of the way? Because we have 2 hallowed stacks, so if we attack with one of these, it does deal some damage. Probably just best to do it like this and pass priority. I'll attack like this with the 4-2 to play around Vile Feast as an out. Steal a little bit of damage. Opponent ends round, or wants to end round. If I just develop like normal, we're not under Atrocity threat because they don't have the hallowed stack. So we can actually just curve out here and then let red card and gold card kill the Gwen. So as long as we end our sequence with enough mana for Vengeance to kill their Gwen on curve, then we're good. I'm being a little bit too respectful. I definitely should have just developed a wide board, let Twisted Fate do his thing. Yeah, I'm definitely like letting the game go too long. Because when they open attack, Gwen is going to snip me. And then if I Vengeance, yeah, so I have to Pack Your Bags this turn.
Dead in their tracks.
So then when my opponent attacks, develops Gwen here post-combat, and open attacks. Oh, just Phantom Butler? Cool. Okay, I think we're good. Actually, I can go hard that. Yeah. Okay, never mind. We're good. We're good. I was, like, really expecting them to have second Gwen, but they don't. So now we're in the clear with Vengeance. Because now they don't get the Hallowed buff in order to threaten Atrocity. And if when they top deck a unit, we get to just Vengeance it. Okay. I was throwing for a little bit there, but we got it. Yeah, I definitely respected my opponent way too much that game. I have it on good authority that Twisted Fate, Mr. Tobias Fate, cheats at cards. Oh, damn, Annie Ezreal? Yo, this person is coping. Let me tell you, Annie Ezreal is definitely coping right now. We don't need Doom Beast right away. It's not rude when it's true. I suppose I'd say the same thing. Honestly, you've got to. You've got to deal that extra mental damage. Perfect top deck for the 1-drop. Just attack. Annie Ezreal kind of got nerfed, but it really didn't need to, in my opinion. Annie Ezreal, like, had, like, a 50% win rate. It was, like, right under Tri-Beam. It had, like, a 51% win rate. And then there were players like me and Majin Bay and Bruised by God who were like putting up like 60-something% win rates with it, like 65 to 68% win rates. It was only cracked in the hands of like 2 players. Oh man, we're rolling with the Warden's Prey. Static Shock? Only a Mystic Shot. Okay. But if this deck, if it doesn't draw Raven Bloom, like, it's curtains for you. I got to say. I agree. I kind of agree. Because I played so much Annie Ezreal, I understand, like, how slimy they are. As soon as I started playing Caitlyn Ezreal and having fun with it, they just killed Ezreal. Ezreal is toxic design. Yeah, they've been trying to find the middle ground with Ezreal for a long time, and it's just so hard. If I play Gwen, then they just do, like, Arachnoid Sentry Flock. The Avaros and Sentry is actually kind of based, though. We have second Gwen, so maybe it's fine if we just play her and force them to use some cards. Ezreal is a bit rough. I do understand the sentiment. When I was playing Ezreal, I was like fully aware of the unfair aspects of what I was doing to people. Like, the nerf to Ezreal, all it did was slow this deck down just a touch, so that you can't, like... It means that as soon as you're about to lose, Ezreal doesn't come through to end the game. So what did they do there? They did Mystic Shot Ravenous Flock, so they don't have Arachnoid Sentry. Annie about to level up. If I play Gwen, I can't defend myself. But then again, I'm not really taking a lot of damage on the backswing. I guess I just play second Gwen. I know Max, like, plays a lot of, Max plays a lot of Puff Caps, and I've been playing Puff Caps here and there as well. A few weeks ago, it was actually one of my highest win rate decks. That's not even Ezreal, bro. That's just a control deck. Ezreal's, like, acceptable in, I guess I just go hard in order to be mana efficient. Get these in rotation. Like, Ezreal and, like, Puff Cap. Like, Freljord, P and Z, like, Puff Cap control. Ezreal feels okay in that deck. Because it's, like, it's a true combo deck where it's not trying to, like, put a bunch of damage down. I guess we just Vengeance. Without Ezreal, it's very hard to actually have a win condition without playing Field of Rush. In this deck, like, Tibalt is a win condition. You've got, like, Sputtering Song Spinner shenanigans. I've won games, like, in a variety of ways when I was playing Annie Ezreal. I understood that, like, Ezreal wasn't, like, hard carrying by any means. Do I just Doom Beast here? I'll play Avaros and Sentry, I think. Also, this guy's a win con. Ferris Financier, absolutely. Just attack here, so we draw a card, see what our options are. Another go hard.
Oh, I've never met anyone like you.
Ooh, damn! Another Boisterous Host? Let's go. I will gladly to put that in my safety deposit box over here in my hallowed pool. It's a Tri-Beam deck? Lord have mercy on my soul. Tri-Beam, Annie Ezreal. If you're playing Tri-Beam, then you should just play. You should absolutely just play the Ezreal Caitlyn. I'm, like, really expecting to play the Tibbers, but they're not. Surprising. I guess they're just waiting to backbreak me with it instead. I would kind of say yes and no to that, Fally. Ezreal, like, yeah, like once he's set up, he just ends the game. It certainly feels bad, especially he's like Nami and like Heimerdinger, where even if you have removal, then he just still does his thing on the stack. And then you just take a bunch of damage anyway. We do a nice open attack here to play around Tibbers, play around stuns, play around Ezreal development. There's the Tibber finally. So if you Vengeance Tibbers, this will still resolve. If you, I don't know if they ever fixed this bug, but if you, like glimpse the initial target, then this fizzles. I think that was a bug. I don't know if they ever got around to fixing it. If we hit, glimpse beyond here, I'll test it. Nope. That's fine. They were trying to set up the Tibbers to a point where I potentially didn't have fearsome blockers. I think they did fix that. That's good to know, yeah. So they aren't even attacking. They're trying to play like a Swain idea, it looks like. This is my third Gwen. This end. Oh, wait. It was my attack token, Lamau. Progress Day. Wow, they're main decking Progress Day. End round? How many cards you got in hand? 8 out of 10? They haven't hit Ravenbloom Conservatory yet. I'm not under any real pressure. I am absolutely going to take that pass. We get Pack Your Bags now. We can play Ghastly Band. See if they develop. They could be on their way to an Ezreal combo. There's the Ravenbloom Conservatory. We're at 17. I'm feeling pretty good, honestly. This feels like a pretty strong attack to me. Let's play Gwen. If they misplay this, they get scooped by Pack Your Bags. They have another Arachnoid Sentry. So we need 6 mana for Pack Your Bags. So we have 2 mana left. So we can play Fortune Croaker here. We can attack with the Ghastly Band to press priority one more time. Got him. Do we save the Croaker? I mean, Mev, she doesn't have a Valor or Second Skin. She kind of sucks. Yeah, that's typically how it goes. So rip third Gwen. Then we pack the bags. Now, of course, Annie Ezreal doesn't have any healing, so we're closing in with, like, red card and stuff. Another Ravenbloom. They're looking for second Tibbalk. We can Fortune Croaker here. Gold card, the Tibbalk. Another Twisted Fate's always welcome. Yeah, we're chilling. We're chilling here. Yep. We still have mana open for Ezreal. If they're going to try to set up a KO with Ezreal. There he is. And as I said, when it comes to Ezreal, even though you put the removal on the stack, so they really want to attack with this Ezreal because it's 4 damage, but they should pass here and try to set up the machine gun, but they're going to attack, which lets me Vengeance, which is, I think, the proper play on my end is to actually wait. Because if you You wait for them to attack and kill the Ezreal in case they have second Ezreal. So we've got lethal here with Doom Beast and Twisted Fate. 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can pull Shark first. Wasn't red card Doom Beast lethal on that last turn? I think so. But their play that turn was Tibalt and Ezreal. So if I try to go for burn, there is a chance that they get that overwhelm swing through, plus Ezreal machine gun damage, and we could theoretically die. I played that deck enough that I can respect its burst potential. They still have 2 unrevealed cards off of Progress Day. He doesn't know that if you shock a unit and face, you deal 5? Really? I've never seen that interaction. Yeah, we'll just Doom Beast red card. I was thinking like there's like a deckhand thing here, but that's just like putting in an extra card.
I'm always up for a round or 2.
That might be a bug, Invoker, because when you target the Nexus with Static Shock, it doesn't progress Ezreal's level up. But you're saying specifically that if you target a unit and the Nexus with Static Shock, it counts as targeting 2 units? That sounds like a bug to me. Oh, post level up. I think it takes what you select first. I didn't realize that. Annie Jin's gonna actually be pretty rough for us, I think. Ugh. Gwen... We're attacking... Let me see. We're attacking on odds. Annie Jin attacking on evens is actually very spooky because they get, like, deckhand setups on you. Here we got the host from Trickster Sorry. Yo, welcome in, everybody, from Trickster Sorry stream. What's up, homie? Yeah, I'll build the Sejuani deck after this. Thank you for the reminder, Reset Bomb. I forgot about that redeem. I think we keep Twisted Fate. Oh, God. That's actually a pretty tough choice. Twisted Fate for a stun. Gwen... I think Gwen is better on average. Just as like a big stabilization / a heal. Does Tibalt make Ezreal's level deal 3 per target? No. Tibalt does not boost Ezreal's damage. It boosts the damage of the spells you cast, but the extra damage of Ezreal still remains the same. But it just makes your removal more powerful, like Static Shock and Death's Hand, stuff like that. Getting True Shot Barrage off of Ferris Financier is so ridiculous. Yep. I'm gonna keep the Porofly alive because the spell shield blocks a stun, so we maintain a chump blocker more often than not. Ugh, this is kind of gross. I think I'm just supposed to pass here. Okay, now I'm gonna attack. How would Dreadway be with Gwen? If the meta was slower, I think that actually would be a real deck. It'd be kind of like Keg Control, but then Gwen is just a good 4-drop. I think that we probably will see that when the meta slows down a bit. Because Dreadway's been a win con here and there in specific metas, but... no, we just go back to playing Triple Vengeance. Dreadway probably isn't meaningful until they fix Triple Vengeance. Yep, see, they have the... This is why I was talking about. When they're attacking on evens, they have the stagehand development, potentially double stagehand. So we can play Gwen, because our second Gwen becomes Thread the Needle, so we can potentially, you know, cash in a stunned unit. Cool beans. We'll take the 4 here. Ooh, this is a... I could have blocked this way to just, like, chump this, but because I have Gwen in play, I was thinking to myself, oh, well, I'm just going to heal off some of this damage, especially with Doom Beast. So this becomes a very interesting conundrum. If I want to trade in my second Gwen to just heal for 4 right now, if I thread the needle so that the Noxian Fervor clears the stagehand. I was thinking that I could just take a trade that removes a real blocker to set up an open attack with the Gwen, and I would heal off some of the damage I would take this turn with. That's what I was thinking. I'm going to take it. Because that Noxian Fervor didn't go face. We're still even. I have second Gwen. I have double Doom Beast. I think that we're still very, very good from this position.
Strange, wonderful world.
Kill the 2-1 and save Gwen. He has no removal. I've run into Annie Jin's running Ravenous Flock before. I'm not super comfortable playing that line. There we go. Yeah, look, we just heal back. We're chilling. That is a good idea, though, to just kill the Tusk Speaker instead. That I didn't consider Invoker. So, I do agree with you on that stance.
War Mesa.
Demolitionist. Ironically, I can go for Vengeance to clear that. But by pinging this down, we have Go Hard. They could have Noxian Fervor here. If they Noxian Fervor, I think I do Vengeance. But if they develop further, I have my own Doom Beast. Playing mirrors with Doom Beast is so funny because you're fighting against the over the same 2 HP over and over again. They're like, give me 2 HP, and I'm like, no, give me that 2 HP back. Ooh. Blocking down the Annie. Yes, I like this. Because if they have Disintegrate, that's going to be a second Annie down. If it's another Noxian Fervor, that's more burn not going to my face. Excellent. Excellent. Because I'm getting their cards out of their hand. My opponent's now down to 1 card. You just take the 2? Listen, I think that I'm just like on a new wavelength. We can play Conductor of the Mists first to try to see if they have a stun. Just go wider than them, and then we have Zap Spray Fin for lethal. He can't kill you with Fervor when you attack. I think you could play that line either way for sure. You could play it either way for sure. Trying to pressure the Annie when my opponent has 2 cards left in hand. And both outcomes are still winning for me. I think that killing my opponent's Annie and potentially also making it so they don't get Tibbers is also a fine line. That's a close matter. They're actually dead, but I do agree that there are a lot of different ways to play. The way that this game specifically played out, there were a lot of potential lines to explore.